Hi, Shirley from Shirley Patterns here today, and I'm going to show you how to make this swatch. It is like brickwork, very easy to do. So if you're wanting something that you don't have to think too much about, it's quite simple and looks quite effective actually. This is maybe one for you. It's a 12 stitch repeat plus your 2 edge stitches, and it's a 12 row repeat. Let me see, back. Everybody seems to show the back. Nothing there to see really. Front is the one to do. And if you like the ribbon that we've got on there, we have a video that I will link to down below. So let's get started. That's all you need to know. I'm going to knit it in this pale green, and I have got on 2 lots of 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 2 edge stitches. And right, the first row is knit into the back of your first stitch, knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to purl 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put the 2 you've purled on back onto the left needle, put your yarn round the back, slip the other 2, the purl 2 back on, and bring your yarn back round. Right, purl 2, take the 2 stitches back onto your left needle, yarn to the back, place the 2 stitches, take the yarn to the front, purl 2, again onto the left needle, yarn to the back, and yarn back round. Actually, you don't need the back round to the front this time, so we're going to do another 6 knit. So your repeat is, that's your edge stitch, then it's knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2, remove them to the left hand needle, put your yarn round the back, replace them, purl 2, put the stitches onto the left hand needle, put the yarn round them onto the back, replace the stitches, purl another 2, and I'm getting tongue tied, put them onto the left hand needle and take the yarn round the back. Now we're going to start that again. So it is going to be knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to start the purls. So take yarn to the front, purl 2, remove them, yarn to the back, put them back on, yarn to the front, purl 2, remove them, yarn to the back, stitches back on, yarn to the front, purl 2, remove them, yarn to the back, replace the stitches, yarn to the front, and slip your last stitch. Now row 2 is a purl row. So it is knit into the back of your first stitch, then purl every stitch. Whoops. To your last stitch, and then you slip one. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Going to knit into the back of your first stitch, and then we're going to knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to start the purls again. So it's yarn to the front, purl 2, remove the 2 purl stitches, yarn to the back, replace the 2 purl stitches, yarn to the front, purl, 2, remove the 2 purl stitches, yarn to the back, replace the 2 purl stitches, yarn to the front, again, remove them, yarn to the back, and replace them. So that's your edge stitch, knit 6, 2, 4, 6, and then you've got 2, 4, 6, 3 lots of your purl 2 stitches, take them off into your left needle, yarn to the back, replace them, yarn to the front, purl 2 more. Go do that again. Knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so purl 2, remove the 2 stitches, yarn to the back, back on, yarn to the front, purl 2 stitches, remove the 2 stitches, yarn to the back, place the 2 stitches, yarn to the front, purl 2 more, go round the needle, remove them, yarn to the back, replace them, yarn to the front, and slip your last stitch. Okay, so the next row is a purl row. Nearly at the end of this row, and we'll slip one. There we go. Now, ooh, I can see that taking place. You could actually carry that on and just carry on doing it, and that would give it stripes. Never thought about doing that, but that's what it would look like. Up to yourselves. Just carry on doing that row, that 2 rows, all the way up. That would be quite nice actually. Right, let's do this row once more, and let's knit into the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn to the front, purl 2, it's not purl 2 together, it's just purl 2, purl 2, take the stitches off, yarn to the back, stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, stitches off, yarn to the back, stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, stitches off, yarn to the back, stitches on. Next, we'll do the next 12 stitches because there's no point in going over that again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Purl 2, take them off, yarn to the back, put them on, yarn to the front, purl 2, take them off, yarn to the back, put them on, yarn to the front, purl 2, take them off, yarn to the back, put them on, yarn to the front, slip one. Right, that is the first 6 rows. Finished. Well, no, actually it's not, because I've still got a purl row to do. Oh gosh. Right, so knit into the back. Let's do this purl row. Slip the last stitch. There we go. All right, that now is the first 6 stitches. Right, so the next 6 rows is knit into the back, and then you take the yarn to the front, purl 2, bring your 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, replace your 2 stitches, yarn to the front, purl, 2, take your 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl, 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, and then knit 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we go. It's edge stitch, and then you have your yarn to the front, purl 2, take your 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, replace your 2 purl stitches, yarn to the front, same again, knit 6. Right, let's do that again. Purl, 2, take your 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl, 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl, 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, and then you don't take a yarn to the front because you're going to knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn to the front, slip your last stitch. So next row is a purl row. Nearly at the end now. Oop. Okay. Now next row, same as the last one. I knitted that last one instead of slipped it. Okay, knit into the beginning of there. So yarn to the front, purl, 2, slip 2 off, yarn to the back, slip 2 on, yarn to the front, purl, 2, slip 2 off, yarn to the back, slip 2 on, yarn to the front. It's quite easy once you get into the swing of things. 1, 2, oh, with no yarn to the front, so knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to do that again. Purl 2, remove them, yarn to the back, stitches back on, purl 2, stitches off, yarn to the back, stitches on. Oh, be good if I put the stitch on. Purl 2, stitches off, yarn to the back, stitches on. Oh, and now we're going to knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn to the front, slip a stitch. Oh, I like it in the pale green. It's really nice. That actually would look nice in most colours. Knit into the back of the first stitch, and then we're going to purl to your last stitch, which you're then going to slip. Through. And we are going to slip the last stitch. There we go. Now this is the last patterned row, same as the last one. So you're knitting into the front, and then you are yarn round the front, purl 2, take the 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, slip your 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the front, back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, and then we're going to knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to repeat that again. Purl 2, slip 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, yarn to the front, purl 2, 2 stitches off, yarn to the back, 2 stitches on, and then we're going to knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yarn to the front and slip it off. Now the next row is just a purl row, so you don't really need to see me doing that. It's not going to make that any difference to it really at all. So there it is. That is your 12 row repeat and your 12 stitch repeat. Take the dark green in so you can see it. And a bigger swatch. Really easy, really simple, and as I said, you could do it in stripes instead of the block work if you so wished. It's up to you. Once you've got the grips of a pattern, it's up to you what you do with it on the item you're making. Well, that's what I think anyway. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, like, subscribe to our channel, that's important. Share the video, another important one. And happy knitting, and thank you for watching.